that much better. It's all very honest from my side because otherwise I can't do it. If it's not
No,
honest,
it
I'm
just
done.
feel truly honest too.
Yeah, I'm glad.
It's authentic, it's genuine, and that's why I come on here.
Well, I'm glad, guys, and thank you for all your nice words.
Thank you, Martin.
Anyhow,
And in my time I'm there, we're gonna have a small preview of the LSS barbecue for next year.
no wait.
I love a barbecue.
When Angelo is here, we're gonna do the barbecue. But also when Seb is here, we need to do the barbecue. But maybe Seb, maybe Angelo will have time so he joins us on the dates when you're here. I couldn't hear you.
When are you there?
I said it's not that far from Angelo. I'm planning on going in September for the club is happening in I think the 6th and the 7th of September. And I'm just planning on my mom, her family. We go to Sweden every year. We have family there. I have siblings there. So we go there every year for I go for about 3 weeks. That's how much time off we get from work. So
On the 6th and 7th of September. It's gonna be event, so
that would be super fun.
Okay, did YouTube fix itself?
No.
I started again and now apparently we're getting some viewers. But maybe it has to do that it's very localized YouTube.
Twitch is froze.
Sorry?
On Twitch the stream is frozen.
Which one? Which? Yeah, I stopped it.
Ah,
I switched to YouTube to see if anything changed. Yeah, I changed. Now we're getting people finally. Oh my lord. What a pain. Hi guys. Iziani Alini. Oh, we have already 20 people on YouTube. That's dope. Now I'm glad that I switched again. This is only like 5th time I tried it today to make it work. We have tourists driving.
With that tire.
Funny thing is now they will also hear you talking on YouTube, which is pretty dope. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works. Those likes. I don't know how the promotion there works actually. How do people even get in? How do they get stuff recommended to them?
I think out of all the streaming, YouTube is one of the confusing ones.
Right?
Yeah, very confusing.
It's like
I don't
I
understand
was
it.
I was talking to the friends and I was live streaming on Sunday. Okay, people had time. Obviously, they wanted to watch something showing off the workshop Integra. There was a Skyline GTT and whatnot, and people were really hooked up. I was having 200-300 people watching on YouTube simultaneously, and I said in 1.5 hours over 13,500 viewers, like TikTok back in the day. That's pretty dope. So I was excited about it. Like if TikTok is playing games, maybe YouTube isn't, but we shall find out.
They're consistent though.
six viewers on YouTube right now.
How many you said?
6.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Hey,
phones.
How's the quality on YouTube? Is that like is it okay? I'm using the older phone, so I don't, or less quality phone, so I don't expect to have
The
uh,
quality is okay.
the same performance.
Marco.
Yo,
So
what's up?
I got a quote on like my bumper has some paint like chipped off. So I got a quote on it.
Just a
And they
second.
want to charge
A second. And now.
and they want to charge me $800 just to fix the paint on my bumper.
What? Don't do it. Send me the picture of on Instagram.
Okay.
Send me the picture how it looks like. And then I'm gonna tell you one thing. First of all, you tell people battle marks, battle scars. None of my cars, not even the Z, has a clean paint. It's all battle scars. We drive them, we use them, things happen. I'm proud of it. Second of all, then send me the picture. Maybe there's a funny thing we could do if it fits. If not, I will give you a couple of advices what to do. But 800 euros, what they want to repaint the whole bumper or what?
I don't know. Maybe put a whole new bumper in. I have no idea.
Nah, just send me the. Oh, thank you,
The
Gums.
bumper is fine. The bumper is fine.
Yeah, then screw them. They're trying to rip you off. But send me the photo and I'll advise you, okay? And honestly, if you, well, one day next year, one day when you move here permanently, then you will not have such problems because we have friends and teams and whatnot. So we fix our cars. You know, that's what we
Oh,
do here.
I'm thinking about maybe picking up an extra degree so I can maybe transition to Germany. Just find a really like a
Oh,
specific
I'll tell
job.
you one thing. Only the States cares about degrees. Period.
Really?
Yes. Work experience is way more important here than any degree.
Really?
Yes,
Oh my God!
you can
Here
have
in America,
5 degrees here, but if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get fired. They don't care about the degree.
they'll give you higher pay just because you have a degree.
Yeah, in Germany, it's treated like either work experience that you can bring something to the table and they test you about it. Sure, somewhere degree is necessary, but management, like if you have international management and you come here and you wanna work for an American company in Germany, and you bring something to the table, then they don't care. But that's what it is. But somebody from Pennsylvania is in YouTube. No, there's a lot of people writing on YouTube. I need moderators now on YouTube too. I already made you a moderator. Wait, Angelo was also writing. I need to make him a moderator. Angelo, you're gonna be a moderator on YouTube too.
Yeah.
How do
Hey
I?
guys, send your daily harmies to Marco. It's 1 coin. Thank you.
Thank you, Seth. Okay, so YouTube is picking up. I'm happy now. It only took me like forever to set it all up. But let's see how it all works. I was thinking about putting my current main phone on YouTube and my older phone on TikTok because TikTok somehow was happier with the older phone. Also, than more than YouTube is video. It's all very confusing, I know.
Oh,
And I would get myself.
so the phones are not pairing up pretty well with the apps that they got on.
Yeah, depending on which type of camera they have and blah blah blah. But I
Makes sense.
I do need to get a phone that has good performance for the future because I buy myself a phone and then I keep it for 4 or 5 years. And that's how I have this S21 Ultra still. And it's still great for streaming, but the batteries started dropping a lot. I have to charge it 2-3 times a day. So I was thinking about getting S25 Ultra, although they're super duper expensive. But I have a deal for like 800 euros for that thing, and then keep it for the next 4 years at least. Then it pays itself off, you know. Then it's not as expensive as initially. Like if I change the phone every year, like what some people do, or too many people do,
Yeah, I don't. I wait maybe 3 4 years.
yeah. So that's so then I would have dedicated phones. I tried with all these RTMP streaming to the PC, then distributing to different services and whatnot. But you need a super stable, expensive internet for that on every device. And
Yeah, yes. And the internet is shit. It just no matter what kind of phone you
and
have.
LTE from T-Mobile or Vodafone is always like 70 to 80 euros unlimited per month. So that's per device. So if I have two devices, I'm already over 150 euros just to run the damn
Absolutely.
phones, you know?
To
And
run
for
a
what?
hotspot of the phones.
So I'm gonna keep it the way it is. Just I'm gonna get myself a private new device so I can still, have my phone being phone, and the two others will be mobile streaming devices. And whenever any of you come over and you want to stream on a platform, you just take one of the devices and you run around. I mean, not alone, or you can do it alone, or whatever. But this is how I see it. Like, I have no problems. I want you guys to also be the stars of the show. So if you want to show something and run around and show people, then do it. Just do it. I actually love.
No, yeah, no. I love when Mike you had Mike do that, and
That was
I loved
so.
it so much because it was like we were interacting with other people that we interact with in the chats,
Yeah, exactly that.
and it made
And
I don't know, it made me feel like, oh, like I want to be there too, like with everyone.
and that
Streaming
concept,
sometimes.
honestly, nobody else has a similar concept. All these
Oh,
streamers
no
and
one does.
YouTubers are so for themselves and hunting glory, and I couldn't care less. I want you guys to have fun, and I want us together to have fun, and this is form of a fun. And I think as a concept, it is so wildly different, but so simple in its nature.
I really like it.
I love it because you're making it interactive.
Yeah.
And it's similar to the idea people used to have back in the day with having pen pals, but sometimes people would meet up with your pen
Oh
pals,
yeah,
like if
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
were
yeah. That was a thing. Yeah,
gaming
PayPal.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, or collecting beanie babies or whatever they were called in the States and
Yeah, yeah,
Canada.
collecting beanie babies or something, a hobby or something like
Yeah,
that. Or
yeah.
people would meet up at a convention after maybe an online Sims game or something.
Hey, sim racing for days. Oh, by the way, now I have to manage two channels: one on YouTube, one on TikTok. That's dumb. Sim racing for days. Let's go. What's good, boys? How's YouTube doing?
Can't you turn one of your phones into a Wi-Fi hotspot for the other phone?
I have that in my bag. My tablet is my Wi-Fi hotspot thingy. Wi-Fi hotspotting. I have way too many devices, man. On everything
I,
mobile.
I
Look,
do
I
too.
have every single phone has its own dedicated SIM card with data, and then I have unlimited data in my backpack. That's so if that one fails, I have two different operators on my phones, so one will work hopefully. People want that
Yeah, I
barbecue.
hear YouTube too.
Oh, somebody's echoing. Seb, that's you, Seb.
I turned it off. I turned it off.
Yeah, so about the Nürburgring, long story short, or LSS, let's call it LSS barbecue. First one will be when Angelo shows up for his birthday. That's going to be around 29th of July. Second one will be with Seb when Seb visits Nürburgring from the States. That's going to be sometimes in September, hopefully this year. So we plan along.
Hi, Renee.
Renee, when is it that you're coming? Which dates?
Don't forget to send your daily heartbeats, guys.
Thank you, Seb.
I'll stay from time to time. I don't mind.
But But I tested it, Seb. I tested. I had anesthesia that one time in a live stream. I don't know if you remember when way back when, and she was so excited that people are sending gifts and whatnot. But people love her voice, girly, lovely voice, and then it's just like it's a cheat code. Yeah.
It's really? I never thought of it like that.
Yeah. It's like it's a very manly thing to watch motorsports and racing and cars.
But as soon as they hear female voice, they're like, I'm staying on.
Yeah, as soon as they hear female voice, they get hooked up. Alice Weidel, then you don't have
That's
to be
so
here.
funny.
If it's langweilig. Somebody sending me on YouTube chat that it's boring. Then why are you here? It is what's called hate. I would say haters of any form are just confused fans. But at the end of the day, they just pump the algorithm and make everything more popular. But I do have to remove, and I need to block this person because put user in a timeout. How many? 24 hours. Reason being, they are wishing bad stuff to happen, like crash. So when that happens in the chat, and they publicly state I want a crash to happen, then they get banned immediately. No such behavior here. Wishing somebody
No,
would
no,
crash, imagine.
Yeah, we should find. And that's the most. We want to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah. So Blade, some guys are pushing it, some not. It's called curious driving. And it's not a race. You win nothing, you lose everything.
Sometimes they're just dads on track with their children.
Hey, thanks Johannes. Danke dir. Wir können hier auf Deutsch reden, aber meistens sind die Leute kommen aus USA oder England. Dann rede ich auch Englisch, aber ich kann auch Deutsch. Sorry guys, I had to read.
Oh no, it's fine. I just liked what Renee said. That was so nice of her.
Like thing just told. Thank you, Renee. So Renee, you said give a date and we will adjust it. As you wish. If you want to be here when Angelo is coming, then that's gonna be end of July.
Celebrating my birthday there.
Taylor, this has nothing. Taylor, this has nothing to do with you. This was a YouTube chat. I had some moments. Yeah, no worries. All you guys here are cool. You have a hotel coupon. I so wanna say one day you have an LSS hotel coupon. I so want to say one day.
One day.
I so want to make this happen for you guys. It's unbelievable how hard I want it. I just want to say, hey,
We
LSS.
also want to make it happen,
Yeah.
Marco. So don't hesitate to ask us for any help if we can, help you with this team process.
I just imagine I went to somebody who was streaming Indy 500 or something, and I won a stay and a flight or whatever to the States and to watch Indy 500, like a special guest.
That's awesome.
Or to any of the Formula Drift to hang out with Larry and my friends there. If I want something, I just put myself in that position, how I would feel. Yeah, it's my motivator. So I know what Nürburgring means to a lot of people, and for the new people who discover it. So imagine us being able to say, "Hey, you won a trip to Nürburgring."
Marco, I'll leave my T-shirt off. I'll show it off to everybody.
I hope you like it. That's a special US t-shirt. You know, we don't have such in
I love
Europe.
it. I love it with the stars. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think it was fitting. This is Nürburgring. I liked it for two reasons. First of all, stars, states, right? Stars and states.
Yep.
And the second
On the
thing is
flag,
we
yeah.
do we do have stars here, so you can star something, right? Or subscribe or something. So it kind of fits. Hey, Kira.
Yeah. I was like, I won something on TikTok.
Yeah, you can say that.
I was like, my favorite live streaming page.
Edgar's is coming. Oh, I have to talk to Edgar. Shoot, I mustn't forget that.
Oh, Edgar's coming?
Yeah, he's gonna stay with me in my little apartment. So he will have no expenses. But we're friends. We're long, couple of years already. I think 2-3 years. We're friends actually. We know each other well.
That's awesome.
So the story behind Edgar's is he showed up at one of the events at Nürburgring. We met, and then he showed up on another racetrack. And Michael brought him in and said, "Oh, look, I met this guy Edgar's. He's a photographer." Little did he know we have one of the best in Germany photographers on our side. But I was super
Yeah.
happy that Michael was a couple of years ago very excited about all this pro drift and the team and everything, and he wanted to help. So he brought in a photographer that he met, and it was Edgar's. And on that event, Jan Erik won the run, so the whole competition. So it was even bigger party. And since Edgar stuck around and he was listening, he was our Padawan, our apprentice. He's still kind of wise. He's still learning a lot, but it's been a couple of years now. And funny thing, when we had this giveaway in April, he was the one. He was the one who gifted the most, and he's still like a student, working student, and he just wanted to be part of the story, and then
Oh, wow.
he he bought all the possible entries he could. I don't know, he had 30 entries or so. Imagine.
I know. And
But now he's
I
super
know
busy.
some of you guys, even Angelo and Dara, and
Yeah, they put a lot of effort into everything.
they even conceded to me. They're like, all right, Sab, you can get this one. They were so nice about it. Mothman and Edgar, all of them. You guys are such nice guys.
Yeah. And I'm honestly super duper happy when they come back to the chat. Every single one of you. But some people they don't have time. Work comes in between. Edgar's wasn't around also. I have to write him a message. What's up? I need to know for Friday when he's coming or when exactly. Maybe it's Saturday.
Yeah, we'll remind you.
Because you're gonna be my manager. Just DM me. Marco, call Edgar's. So when I finish the live stream, I instantly call Edgar's.
Make sure to call.
You're gonna be my wait, what's her name? Not Penny.
Assistant.
Virtual
Assistant.
You know Iron Man's assistant, the Peppy? No, not Peppy.
Yeah,
What's her
yeah.
name?
That's me.
Oh yeah, that girl. Now that I'm Iron Man.
I'm the assistant,
Executive assistant.
I think that's what she was. Something like
Yeah.
that.
And then she was CEO later on. He promoted her to,
Who knows? I might be running LSS, guys. No, I'm kidding.
But why would you? Why would you kid? Imagine we just incorporate and that's it. It's a business. Then we do business stuff.
That would be awesome.
I'm down for anything and everything. Anybody who's self-motivated, has an idea and wants to put it in motion, I put all the efforts in and I tell to all my friends, and then we all support each other's work. because it's very important to me that I'm surrounded by correct people in my life, and that's the type of people I have in my life who cheer everybody up.
That's a good idea. Did you have fun today?
I hear nothing. Sports is a sellout. Oh, that's the accord, similar
Yes,
accord you got.
thanks, Angela.
Nope, nope, couldn't hear you.
I just said that it looks like the drivers are having fun today, regardless of how fast, how slow,
Oh,
or
these guys
regardless
are
of
gunning it.
the great day to have. Yeah, these guys are getting it.
Yeah, the crazy E36 is on Nürburgring. When you see them in your rear view mirror, just move away.
Just move away, let them do that.
Yeah, and just let them do their thing.
Same with Miata's.
Oh,
Yep.
Miata move.
924, 924. Hang on, that's 924. Was it 924? Oh my, he's gonna be slower in the corner, these two guys.
There's this car that had a little box truck in there. It was zooming. I don't know if you saw it, Angela, earlier, but it was zooming.
Hey guys. Hey YouTube chat, what's up? There's some people saying hi. Hi to everybody back. Glad you guys are here. YouTube is our new project. I'm really getting excited to grow YouTube, through live stream. I really am. Because reason why I'm so excited, I didn't know I can live stream on it. I thought I need 1,000 followers for that, but then I checked and I don't need 1,000. I needed 50 shorts. I had to make 50 videos in, I don't know, a month or so, and then it unlocked itself. So that's pretty
Nice.
cool.
You had like 79 people.
Hey?
You had like 79 people viewing.
Yeah, they're coming, going. There was like 88, 90, 100. It's pretty dope. 27 likes. That's also pretty high no, it's only the second or third time that I'm trying this. Like second time properly. Like I tried once through that OBS stuff, but that didn't really work out. It was too laggy. And then we have echo problems and whatnot. I learned a lot in the process how to do stuff though.
That's good. Because I cannot sometimes fathom a lot of these concepts. I am pretty slow.
I mean, how to do stuff like these virtual technology things.
This virtual technology, I think I'm more, it's like the
Second,
user friendly stuff, but being the creator, I have no idea.
I
I'm
don't,
more old school.
no. To me, it's always funny to call myself a creator.
You are a creator.
Well, I guess so. Yeah. This Maserati is loud.
Just maybe personal stuff on my Instagram, but TikTok, nothing.
I mean, it comes natural to me because I have motorsports. I have racetrack, I have drifting, and I learned a lot how to behave with drivers and drifters, so I can get myself in a little bit more risky situations and still have things look like really nice. But if I didn't have that, then what would one stream? My face. Nobody wants to look at my face. Not really.
No, but I get that. I do. That's why I like your content because, like, you're not doing the whole quote unquote influencing. I despise it. It makes me cringe. I
Yeah.
despise it to the point. Like, why do we like people to influence us. I
Yeah,
have no
yeah,
idea.
that's
Like
pretty dumb.
there's already people around us. There's our parents, there's our friends, there are teachers, there are
No.
our coaches. There's already people that influence us as we go in life. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I just think it's the weirdest thing in the world. But when you're doing contents of like cars and hobbies and sports and stuff like that, it makes sense to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna try again in Belgium once the engine is back. Well, first of all, I have to see how we pick up the engine. If I have to pick it up, then it's gonna be another funny session. Probably, maybe I'll take a Touareg from Jan Erik if it's available. If not, I have to do it with T-Cross again. Poor car. Oh my! It just is how it is. And if Stefan cannot pick it up with another pickup car, then I have to go down and back up. Anyhow, so I'm gonna definitely live stream again at HK Powers if I go there. And usually, like on Saturday, that was really early in the morning, like before 8 a.m. Because I got up at 2 a.m. I went down to HK Power, delivered the engine. But I was a little bit early, so I just got out to the car. He had like 100 or so cars outside, all JDM, like Supras, GTRs and stuff. So I live streamed it there a bit, and then he came over, and I kept on live streaming, showed the workshop inside and all the cars inside. It was pretty cool. But I'm thinking next time I pick up the engine, if I'm going to pick up the engine again, then I would probably do it more like in the noon or afternoon, so you can also join. But I'll see if I do it both TikTok and YouTube or just one of the platforms. We will see. I also dislike that you cannot live stream from. I should get like a mobile app that can live stream on multiple platforms at the same time. Like Streamlabs, I think has something like that, but I don't know if they can actually stream at the same time on multiple platforms because it's very taxing on the CPU apparently.
Yeah, I think also a lot of that has to do with TikTok itself.
Yeah. Oh well, you can you can connect it all together. You log in on that different platform, and then it allows you to stream. And they have their own APIs and whatnot, so these things work. From programming point of view, that these things work. Hey, I just had to say Jackson. Hey, Jackson, what's up? What's good? Yeah. But and the next thing that I would do definitely is installment of the engine. Because I'm mechanically, like as a mechanic, I'm inept. I don't have any true skills. I can like help here and there, but I have professionals, and then I let them help me. Because when we are on the field and they need me to help them in marketing and media, they let me do it. So if I need some help, I tell them, but most of the time they let me do my thing. And I think that's the best way to go about in life. Don't pretend you're everything and everybody. I learned how to say, hey, I need help, or I need a
Hey,
professional,
Marcus.
or I need a professional. And
Oh, I agree.
I can't use YouTube knowledge to actually, pretend that I'm now suddenly a mechanic. So I stick to the stuff I know, and I like to learn, but it's not my vocation. But yeah, I would then live stream that installment of them. But I realized that on YouTube people really like to watch us hang out, have a barbecue, and show the workshops. That they really enjoyed it. Whereas on TikTok, people are, I don't know, different type of a community, so they're not so into stuff like that. And I had, I don't know, 300 comments in an hour praising and asking questions and whatnot. So I liked it. That was pretty dope.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So keep your eye on YouTube. I will try to let's make this Discord or something. I will try to tell you guys when something special is happening. Oh, I'm gonna be at HK or we're gonna be installing the engine. I'm gonna try to let you guys know in time so you know which app to use if you don't have notifications on.
Yeah, I think
Turn on the
I'm get
notifications.
on Discord. I'm gonna get on Discord, and then I'm also gonna turn my notifications on for YouTube, just for LSS.
Hey, can you do that just for like one channel?
Yeah, just for your channel, because I don't like notifications. A lot of notifications in that case. Apps will send you useless information to notify you when something is ready for LSS. Oh, and I'm actually gonna be going to a car museum sometime next week, which I'm excited about. It's in Newport, Rhode Island.
Newport, Rhode Island.
Yeah, let me get you more information.
But Rhode Island is not actually an island.
It's close, but not but it's almost.
Muda Squad Gang said he's subscribed on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing on YouTube.
That's awesome.
We're streaming here every day on Nurburgring. That's what we do. We've been doing it on TikTok, and now we decided we're gonna do it on YouTube too, because you guys
Yes.
loving
So,
it.
alright. It's called the Newport Car Museum, and they have over 100+ car collections. So we're really excited to go.
Seb, you know what we should do? I should give you a login data for LSS, and you could live stream from States Newport Car Museum visit. I can hear you now.
That's pretty unfortunate though. So not like anyone passive.
That second, I still will not be able to hear anything you said. Nice overtake. Okay, now. What you say?
Yeah, no, we're talking about the box truck.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the box car, whatever you call it. It's not a truck per se.
It's like a caddy, like a little
Yeah.
transport car. Yeah. So no, if you want to live stream Newport, I'd be happy to watch LSS from the States being streamed from Europe being streamed in States about some random car
That would be
museum.
cool.
That would be again something different. So if you're up for that, we can talk about it.
Would be nice.
Yes, that would be cool.
Then you're officially fully LSS. This would happen first time that we would have overseas live stream. Yeah, cross Atlantic connection. Imagine. I am in love with this idea. Please do DM me and let's do it.
Continental live stream.
Yes, I'll send you information as well, Marco, and we'll talk more about it.
Yep. Yep.
I probably won't show my face.
Sorry?
I probably won't show my face like you do at the end.
you don't have to. I don't know always. I just think that sometimes when there's more people or at least you guys who want to see me, but just to show off and to be like suddenly LSS is in the States, live streaming the
That would be awesome.
car museum. That would be. I think that would shock a lot of people who know us. They would be like, "What the heck is going on suddenly?"
I know, but that's what it is with
yeah.
TikTok members
So
live streaming as well.
Michael gave us the whole company tour, the production of this whatever they're producing, this soft wall stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
The styrofoam insulation.
yeah. Um,
It was a nice stream.
but
I really loved
I'm thinking about, yeah.
watching
You get
the
to see like
factory.
factory, like what factory? Yeah, that's the background, you know. It's cool to show, in my opinion. But I'm also now
Oh,
thinking,
awesome. Well, we walked downstairs. Walked the factory
I'm also now thinking, oh, this is a nice GTR. I'm also now thinking about Australia, Japan. Imagine if we had somebody in Japan.
I really want.
Imagine.
I know who's gonna go to Japan though. Um, I'm not sure if this year or next year. I have to talk to them. I think it's next year. He's going to Japan with his wife for like a month, and I would just load the LSS then on his phone, and then he can live stream both YouTube and TikTok, whatever he feels, if he feels like, for like an hour from Japan. Imagine that. We're in Japan, we're in Australia. But that's what the community is all about. Let's get together and let's build this thing.
Literally.
That's
Nice.
Like why do we cry? You know, why do we cry? I was never the one who will say, oh, it's all mine, because there's no happiness in that. You know, there's no happiness. The main goal in
Oh,
life is find those like-minded people and do stuff together and have fun, you know.
and share.
Yeah. Okay, done
Yeah,
deal.
life is about sharing. And what'd you say, Angelo, about your friend?
A friend of mine goes to Japan every year. His sister is married to Japan.
Wow. Well, you need to get him in on team LSS.
Yeah, but you guys are now, you know, in inner circle because you deserve to be. You know, the amount of respect that has to go into building a relationship and everything and time doesn't just happen. So
Appreciate you, Marco. There you go, that statement.
I think this is what we do. If you feel like doing it and you say I'm fully for it, then I will look for when if you would go to that museum time zone. I would check, and then that I'm awake, and then I join in a call. You know, like you join now.
Yeah, no, honestly, probably around the same time, like 1 or 2 p.m. my time. So what time is it for you right now?
Oh yeah.
Like,
So for me it's like 7 p.m. That would work out great.
so like if I would do like a for you maybe a 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. like for me would be 2 or 3.
Huh.
You know why that's cool? You know why that's cool?
We're
We could still
live
have.
stream
Yeah,
that
we have
museum stream.
exactly. We would
Yeah,
have.
right after.
Yeah, right after, like hour later, we're still suddenly in the States.
Be like reset. Where are we? It's daytime.
That was super dope.
And I'd show you guys this like the state that I live in a little bit.
A little walk, a little tour, like
Yeah,
we had
because
a
Newport,
tour of
Rhode Island is
Adenau.
gorgeous.
Oh, now you
It's
got me.
beautiful.
Now you got me hooked.
Oh, the driver's done. I don't hear anything in the distance.
No, they're coming. They're coming. We still have like 20
Oh, I see
minutes,
one.
at least 20, 30 minutes left.
This is
Maybe something happened down the line, but there sometimes happens that the slow car is blocking a lot of cars, you know, and then there's a gap. But once the slow car moves away, then you will have a lot of fast cars coming.
how fast are they driving, Marco? Right now,
It's hard to say.
This
By the looks of it, some of these guys are putting sub 8 per lap, and some others are doing like 10 or up. So when you can see by how who's cornering how. If it looks healthy and looks good and it looks like the corner made sense what he did, you don't even have to have a lot of knowledge, but you see that the car is wants to rotate like that, then you know he's a fast driver. Like this Maserati is not a fast driver. But those E36s, they were gunning it. All these GT3 RSs are gunning it. So
I do a lap and
this one coming, he looked decent. Let's see now. The corner. Slow.
What's the fastest time on this lap, like for like a professional driver?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say.
It's okay.
Like
I'm just asking. Probably
Aero,
like maybe let's say average.
like all these GT3, GT3 RSs, they're super fast if you have a good driver behind the wheel, you know. Or these GT4s are also fast.
This has to be my favorite corner.
It's very technical, you know.
Oh, 60. Oh, wow.
This BMW is fast. It's a good line.
The one is 638. Porsche 911 GT2 RS.
Okay, GT2 RS. Okay.
M4s, M3s, M2s, they're decent. They're common cars here in Germany to drive, you know. And they're well built for the track. You don't have to do a lot to them for them to be fast, but what people forget is all these new cars have a lot of ESPs, and even if you turn them off, they're not fully off, and then they think, oh, I'm so good of a driver. When you overdo it for a lot, then they have heavy crashes, you know. But these cars correct for a lot of mistakes these guys do, like if you're not a professional driver.
The fastest time overall on the Nürburgring ever
Like something.
was the Porsche 919 Hybrid.
Yeah.
5 minutes 90.
Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing, the specs mean nothing to me. You can have super more fun in one Honda Civic 1.5 or 1.6 VTEC, whatever, that is not fast, but you're always flat out and have super fun, but your times are 9 minutes something or so. This BMW almost crashed here.
No, that is fun. I mean, still 9 minutes is still fast.
I mean, 21 kilometers and
That's still fast.
I don't have yellow flags and stupid drivers in front of me.
Right. Do you like it better when there's less people on the track?
nobody likes traffic.
Yeah, I hate traffic.
To worry about.
I'm not even saying that I'm trying. I'm gonna be there.
Dope.
We're
gonna have
giving it a second thought. I'm doing it.
But for the NC,
Or,
oh, that's Kira. You see that white green BMW?
yep.
They were in the chat. Kira Motorsport. They said hi.
Oh no, they didn't.
Oh yeah, they did. They've been fans for a long time. They've been watching, and then they drive the
I see
336.
it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's them. We've never met, but they always often come to the chat. Say, hey, well, what's the condition? What's this? What's that? They check the conditions. They don't live far away, and then they bring the car and drive if they have had any doubts.
Even that connection to that interaction is amazing.
Yeah, right.
What hasn't been there?
I'm I'm glad that some of these people who live around they check the stream to see the conditions on the track.
There's other campers on the track murmuring.
That's
They're
cool.
like, "What? How is it looking on LSS?"
Sorry?
And I said, "Some people come look on your stream like it's the Maneuvering Track Weather Channel."
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the only live stream with like consistent live stream. Okay, it's not every day because it's impossible for me to stay here every day of the year. I also have a private life and other things going on. But like, even if I achieve something like 80 to 90% of the days, that's a lot. And then people get hooked up. They like to watch it. They like to check the stream to see. Oh, maybe Marco is on the track. Let's see if LSS is live. If it is live, let's see what the conditions look like. How many cars is on the track. And if they live like
That's
10,
what I
15,
would
20
do.
minutes away, then that's what they use for making a decision whether or not they're going to drive. Or they decided to drive and they just want to see what's going on.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. That's what I would do also.
When I come in September, I want to see the sheeps.
Oh yeah, we have to meet with Shepard. I still haven't managed to meet the guy, but one of these days, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
And you guys are like literally like 100 miles
We
away.
were not 200 meters air distance from each other, and we didn't manage. Because I'm always on some sort of a tight schedule. Either I'm standing here and live streaming, and then when I'm done, I really have to go.
No, I understand. I loved it when you walked us into town. That was so much fun.
Yeah, that was again something different, and it made a lot of fun also to just show you guys also how the city looks like. A town. It's not really a city. It's a small town, couple of houses,
Yeah, no,
main street.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a typical small German town.
What'd you say, Angelo?
There was a supermarket in the middle of town.
Yeah, right. He just walked right up in there.
I only knew about the Aldi and the Lidl.
And you've been here, and you've been there before too, Angelo. So
My hotel was about 200 meters away from it.
Yeah, there's also Netto, Edeka, Lidl, Rewe, Aldi. There's these like two really big supermarkets and
oh, I
three.
love Aldi. We have Aldi's here. I love Aldi.
Yeah, yeah. They
I,
brought Aldi to the
I only
States.
knew the supermarkets around the Aldi and the Lidl.
I
Yeah.
haven't. I've been to Aldi in Adenau maybe once, if, twice maybe. But I always go either to Rewe or Edeka. They are or Netto. Netto is okay price wise, but Rewe and Edeka are let's say on a more expensive side. But they often have things that I prefer more, like what type of food or quality of food. And since I live alone in a small apartment, it's not too expensive. I'm a programmer, so I can afford to go 10, 20% over the price that I could find somewhere else. But then also I don't get I get much higher quality for the price I pay, in my opinion. But when I go to the store and I buy myself eggs for $2.5, and then I look at the States and they cost $20, life is good.
Yeah, you guys are decent.
I mean, you could live on a
I'm
budget.
blessed. Yeah, no, I'm blessed. I live on a pretty good budget. I don't think I don't have that daily American stress.
Ah, that's
So
good. That's
I'm
good.
blessed. So I don't.
That's good. That's good. It also
Yeah,
comes
I don't
down to how
stress too
parents,
much.
how parents. Whoa, dude, that's a rental. Yeah, but he went curb where we never go curb. Like what the heck was
He
that? The
did
whole car
too.
jumped. My lord.
Uh,
He just
Yeah,
because when
my
that
parents work hard. They work their whole life, so
yeah.
I just picked up the same like habit of just working hard.
Yep. I don't know.
Back in the
I
day
don't
when
I don't like
I
to
used
work
to
hard
get
for the
a lot.
corporations, to be honest. I don't, it's not my thing. I like to work
Back to
hard for
the
Yeah.
us. Like
game,
when we
but
build
I
something.
had a friend from the States, and I always found it funny how he was complaining about gas being around $2 a gallon.
What the hell? I
It's
mean, like,
cheap as hell.
now it hasn't been $2 a gallon in a long time, but I get it around like around me like $2 and maybe 70 cents. Sometimes it gets
Super
during the
cheap.
summers. So maybe the summers $3.
Yeah, something like that. And over here you pay around €2 a liter.
How much is gallon? A liter?
That's expensive.
Yep. That's one thing that you have to kind of get used to. But you know that already. Sweden is the same. Like
Expensive
okay,
here.
here
Oh, I did
here
not
in Adenau,
realize that.
here in Adenau you pay 160, 170 euros, which is about 2 to $220
Yep, that sounds right.
per liter.
That is expensive.
Yeah.
I did not realize. I get it, especially because where I live, around where I live not like also one of the bigger ports for gasoline. I don't live too far from where I was living, so. But when you go to California, it's like $7, $8 a gallon.
Yeah, but that's you have to think about
Normal. It's normal for you guys.
you have to think about Europe similar to Japan. Always optimizing. That's why the smaller engines were popular, diesel engines were popular, and all these
Yeah.
1.1 liter, 1.4, 1.5, 2 liter engines. It's very popular because it's way more economical. So instead of having super cheap gas or petrol, diesel, right, fuel, and going big block like the States did,
Mhm.
we optimized immediately. So that's why all these standards for eco-friendly whatever bullshit are coming mostly from Europe.
And it's just Europe. That's not California.
I mean, it's called Euro standard, like Euro 7 engine. But when you look at the design of engine, how it's all built, it's built to crap on you after 5 years, if not sooner. Whereas
Uh,
old engines go forever.
That's true.
When did you hear that somebody blew up a 90s Honda engine? Like you have to be a proper idiot.
Oh,
There,
never, never, never. I've never heard of that story.
I abuse mine a lot. And last year I changed the oil after owning it for 4 years for
yeah,
the first time.
there
For
we
the
go.
first
And he
time,
never changed the
Angelo?
oil.
These
Just kept
cars are
running.
so over designed to endure punishment. It's incredible.
Abuse.
Abuse, yeah.
Wow.
I upped my rev limiter and red line with about 1500
Stefan had a
RPM.
1.4 Civic like you, and he had so much fun. Every time we would start the car, he would start the car with his foot on the gas pedal fully
Yeah,
compressed. So when he started
that's
the
that's the
car
way
went
to
straight into
never
red.
warm up.
That was the way to warm it up.
Into red line. Fastest way to warm up the engine,
He drove it.
especially
Like,
in
He
winter.
drove it like that for 3 years, and then he sold it for more money than he bought it for.
what the hell?
Uh, I just drove it in winter because the engine has to be warm for the heater to give hot air. So I just floored it.
Oh my
After about
god.
5 minutes, car was fine.
I'm telling you, last when I had my 98 Ford, I had no idea that the axle was completely off. My car was driving just fine. And then as soon as I decided to go faster, like, maybe like 80, 90 miles an hour, sometimes going to certain places. And I had to take it to the shop for an oil change, and the mechanic was like, "Okay, let me check it out. Let's go for a drive." And he was like, Do you hear what's going on?" I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" The whole car underneath is just rattling, just rattling. He was like, "You don't hear that?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Your whole entire axle's off, and you don't hear it, and you've been driving on it like normal." And he was just like shaking his head the entire time.
fast. He was fast. That's one fast
If you
T36.
if you drive a Honda and you can hear weird noises, that means that your music isn't loud enough.
Exactly.
Turn up the music until
Exactly.
the noises vanish.
Exactly. That's why I was like, oh, I think I'm listening to the music pretty loud then, because I did not hear anything.
There's a reason why I have two 1000 watt subs in the back.
I'm
That's
pretty,
loud.
I'm pretty happy. My Z came with a
I don't hear
Bose.
anything.
My Z came with a Bose and has a sub installed in the rear. And since it's a mostly GT car for me, and then some fun track and whatnot, it has a decent sound system. And
That's really good. That's
yeah,
convenient.
so you can blast it if you want, but I still turn it off because I want to listen to the note, engine note and the exhaust note.
I do sometimes just turn it off. I don't listen to anything. I just listen to my car the entire time sometimes.
You listen to your rear axle.
I listen to it.
I thought it was going to rain. It's cloudy.
Okay, now, Angela, how's the Honda? You working on it now?
No,
You chilling at home?
not yet. I'm waiting for my paint to come in.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. You're waiting for?
I'm waiting for my paint to arrive. It should arrive tomorrow.
I see.
Thursday, let's start.
Bonnie Witten.
Now cars.
He's chilling. Dude is sitting in that BMW so far back as a passenger that he's putting his hand out of the rear window. No, for real.
The passenger?
Yeah. He pulled his seat in that 7 Series so much back. So he's putting his hand out of the rear window. I'm sure he's doing it for a photo.
Do the British go by their pound or do they go by euros?
Sorry, couldn't catch that.
Britain, they use pounds.
And then there's Tesla. There's always at least one. TT1 series is running it. Mark 1 TT.
Those cars are just giant power banks with wheels.
Yeah. Who is? The Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anything else like that. It's just agenda.
It's just a power bank on wheels.
They just mitigated the CO2 from usage to production. And then not just CO2, but also let's destroy the coral reef, the seabed in China. Let's exploit people in Africa. Over 150,000 people in 2018 reported digging in Congo illegally, kidnapped from their families for all our smartphones, all our batteries in the cars, and so I don't even want to. I do not want to. I don't want to go too much.
Exactly.
I don't want to go too deep into it, but Africa has been fucked over heavily when it comes to battery. It's what we call blood diamonds. This one day will be a movie, Blood Everything. We blooded Africa to exploit Africa. I hate it.
I know.
And this is one of the reasons why I don't buy myself new stuff. Like I'm very careful when it comes to clothes and technology. I just don't buy because I know none of this is clean. And there's people. Imagine somebody comes, you're 7 or 8 years old, they drag you out of the house with guns in their hands, throw you in a ditch, and tell you there's a manhole, go inside and dig shit out. And you do that day after day after day and eat worms. Like, what is wrong with us as humanity?
It's crazy.
Right.
It could have happened to any one of us if it was our reality, or if we lived in a different time, or we lived in a different country,
I'll
or
just tell you
didn't have the
what goes
parents
around.
that we had.
What goes around comes around. You know.
It truly does. No, it
So
does.
we should all take care of each other and make this place, on the planet a better place, and stop slavery and stop exploitation. Same with
I know.
Foxconn and all this
It's easier.
production.
It's easier said than done. These people are not gonna get rich if they don't exploit
Yeah,
anyone,
what is
and they
rich?
love that more. They love that more than anything in this world.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That is a problem.
And one day they
I'm.
die and nothing goes with them.
It's
The worst invention ever.
truly like you shouldn't. You shouldn't like want money in terms of greed. Money is a living, but that's the extent you should only be like reliable on money for, but not on everything.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
yeah. Anyhow, I got triggered by the topic. But it's sometimes we have to speak out, and then we need to let people know where
It's
our
okay,
hearts and
Marco.
minds
It's
are.
your conscious speaking.
Loud now? Too loud cars? Okay, you were
I
saying?
say it's okay. It's your conscious speaking. You know, you're
Yeah,
human.
raising awareness.
It's okay. Absolutely. Because ignorance is not bliss.
Ignorance is not bliss. We will put it on a t-shirt.
And then it's on it. Okay.
But yeah, overall, yeah, at least we have some topics, at least we are on the same side. We share knowledge and we share insights from different parts of the world, which I think it's pretty dope.
Absolutely. And there's more people I like than there are different.
Yeah, other way around. I always thought to myself, never let bad situations change you for worse.
Amen, Marco.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I don't let it. I don't think a lot of people let their light be taken away because of the traumas that they've gone through life.
Yeah.
But everything that we go through life, whether good or bad, are just lessons.
Yeah, but everything's an opportunity. Either you search for an excuse to be a shittier human. Like this is the same thing. Like people start smoking. They tell me, "Oh, I was too stressed, dude. I went through as a 4-year-old until I was 10-year-old. I went through a war zone, so I should be on heavy drugs by now. But I've never even took a cigarette in my hands. So it's just like you're searching for an excuse to be a shittier person. If you say, "Oh, that so much shit happened to me that I'm such a terrible person to other people now," it's like, no, don't do that.
That's not an excuse. No, I agree. That's not an excuse. Doesn't matter anything that happens in your life. I think it's always our goal to look at the brighter things.
Yeah, exactly. Like sun. Just look at the sun. If you
I literally just look at the clouds sometimes. I look at the sky. I just take, just breathe. Just breathe.
you
Even
wouldn't believe
breathing helps. Like,
you wouldn't believe
breathing helps me so much.
how often I really like the clouds here. Sometimes they tend to be really really dope clouds, and I
They're
would
gorgeous.
yeah, and I would tell it to you, and I would visit Generic or whatever. I remember a couple of situations when I was with Generic, and I told him, "Wow, look at the clouds," because they were so damn. I said, "Imagine you're filming something now. These clouds give you so much to the image, that alone, and then enjoying everything else. Or at night, you go to the a little bit remote, like 10, 15, 20 minutes away from the town, and you have, like, you see the galaxy. It's it's incredible, beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Because
I think that's a good way for people to be ground themselves and just
Yeah.
look at their surroundings.
because you don't have big cities around here, only small towns, and that gives you an opportunity to have a pretty clear skies. It's pretty dope. Hey, Kyle. Sorry, Kyle wrote to us. Hi, Kyle. We have some
I
topics
love
going
all
on.
the small fridges over there.
I don't know
It
if
all
he's
looks
still
Oh, but
here.
amazing.
Holland is beautiful too. Holland is beautiful.
Flat.
It
Okay,
is
guys,
flat, but you
wait.
guys have
We
very
finished
good,
that.
like beautiful agriculture. You know, you have your flowers, you have your. Hi,
Yeah,
Marcus.
Hey, that's me. Hey, guys.
You have your flowers. You have you see the sunset. You see the sunrise. You see the stars. It's gorgeous.
Okay, so both chats can see me now. We have YouTube, we have TikTok.
Oh,
Guys,
and
welcome to Long Story Short. My name is Marco. This is Long Story Short, and you have Angelo, you have Seb here in the call, our one of most popular moderators and amazing friends. Um, Thanks for stopping by. For those who don't know us, for those who do know us, I hope it was nice catching up. What else? Guys, say something for me. I'm out of words.
oh, hi guys. Well, this is one of my favorite live streams, and I'm so honored to be a part of it.
Yeah, Seb is planning to come over. Angelo already was. We met in real life. We planning to do birthday barbecue end of July
yeah.
with Seb in September if she visits for the Norwegian Drift Cup. And Shepard is
Yes.
here somewhere always. We never met yet, but latest when Angelo comes, we will try to hunt down Shepard. Maybe not the best choice of words. We're gonna dress as wolves.
Yeah, don't dress us wolves.
Okay,
He
guys,
has to. Him and his sheep have to run away.
runaway ships.
But anyways, thank you. I hope everyone has a good day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home now, relax a bit. I had very wild weekend delivering the engine to HK Power, going to Mike to Stefan for birthday party, family birthday party. Three of them were celebrating at the same time. I haven't slept 24 hours, so I started 2 a.m., went to bed at 3 a.m. the next day, and then I slept 3 hours and then did it all over again. Then I came back at midnight last night, and today in the morning I had to get up for work at 6. Power.
Wow.
That's how we do it
Wow.
here at LSS. This is who we are, and this is what we do.
Killing it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's see about the weather tomorrow. I will see if the noon stream is possible. I hope the evening one will be. I think I have an umbrella somewhere. Try to find it. So even if it's raining, I'll try to live stream. Either way, I wish you all the best, guys. And I'm gonna go and have a fruit yogurt with a cake or something of sort. I got a. I went to other people's birthday, but there was one person who brought the cake just for Marco,
Oh, that's so nice.
and and then they were making fun. Who else goes to other people's birthdays and gets from somebody's mom a cake just for them? It's not even my birthday.
Yeah. You're a blessed person.
Yeah, yeah. But this is how the family takes care of each other. So
That's amazing.
yeah. Okay, guys. Seb, thank you so much for being here. Angelo, same for you. We'll catch up
Enjoy,
hopefully tomorrow or the next
enjoy
days.
the cake.
We'll do. Usually I don't eat sweets, but this is non-sweet sweetened cake. So it's like rababa cake. I don't know what's the English word for it.
Nice.
It's a little bit sour, and that's what I like about it. And then I put some yogurt on it, like this fruit yogurt, and oh man, it's the best dinner.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
sounds good. Take care, Marco.
YouTube chat first. YouTube chat. Bye bye. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. All that game we do here. Like, share, subscribe. I need to read this stuff. Okay, bye. And now we have TikTok.